Welcome back to the shop. A live action set I built here in my garage with the project TheCatalyst. I was asked by my friend Tony what the catalyst was behind the device story and the GoFundMe campaign. So I'd like to share a little bit of that with you. I'm changing the colors on the thing behind me just so that you can see how cool that is. Anywho, he wanted to know what the catalyst was. Well, my friend Nathan and I have been writing and creating scripts and content for years and putting it out there in front of producers and investors, hoping to get something made. And we'd always be asked, what have you completed? So we got talking and we needed to come up with a simple idea that we could just make ourselves. And I had this little story called The Tinkerer. And that story was about a guy out in his shed, an 8-foot by 8-foot by 8-foot shed, creates an organic data storage device. But it was a really simple story, and we wanted it to be a little bit more, and over conversations and development, we came up with a much bigger idea. We added a family, we added some colleagues from the university. It just kept growing. Well, it got really big, and it no longer was something that was contained and that we could create and produce basically in my garage. And I also had a problem with the device character itself. How was that character going to be displayed? And up until recently, I didn't figure it out, and all I could think of was like the story Her with Joaquin Phoenix, where it's just a voice. Well, I didn't want the device to be just a voice. It's a much bigger character than that. And the opportunities for storytelling were beyond just a voice. So I kind of got set on a shelf, but I always just kept tinkering with it and going back to it and playing with it. And then on my 60th birthday, I decided to treat myself to something special. And as soon as I put them on and I got involved with it, the light bulb lit off and I knew how to portray the device character. And that even told me how I could make the whole story and keep it still contained, which is what's really important. This 8-foot by 8-foot containment is a metaphor for the device, who is in an 8-inch by 8-inch device box. It's contained. Everything is contained. But there's always hints of the outside, like the family dynamic that you can hear over the intercom inside the shop, and the device itself, and its mind's eye, which I will get into talking about in another video. Once I had this concept, the passion just grew inside me, and I know, this story has never been told like this before. It's an original character, and I have to get it out into the world. Whether it does anything good or not, I don't care, because it's just this burning thing that I think about every day, all day long, when I'm going to sleep, when I wake up. So I'm tinkering on it every day, not getting as much done as I would like, but that's a whole nother story. So please subscribe and like my videos. There'll be more coming up soon. I'm getting back into it. I'm really excited. So look forward to seeing you again, having you stop by. And until then, bye for now.